It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
You heard
Funny, haha.
stay here.
No, Steve.
That's
The
not
other
fair.
kind of funny.
We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through.
Shoot that
I
son
had
of
no
a bitch.
choice.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Fire at will. Spread out.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Got one behind us. Stay on it. Covering fire. They're coming from the
I
rear.
decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I'll put you down. Watch out! One of them! Stop! Damn it! He's right behind us! Where the hell's Jerry?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads
Let's
cut
send these
off.
some bitches running. Can't hide forever. Let's do this.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do?
Indeed, Doc. But where was I? Oh, yeah.
Where'd he come from? You think you can kill me too?
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Aim it, you idiot!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half. but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bowler.
Rat in a trap!
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Billy's worth $500. I can keep this up all day.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Missing all the action.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side." Cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Gonna make a run for it! Those poor sons of bitches are done for! I'm unstoppable! You can't get me! You were heading for the bar.
Making my way past a passel of fallen hoes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake. And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken. And stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.